you're such a specimen back in the '80s, weren't you, Schwartzy? Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
Hey, Lance.
How long you been standing there?
Long
How
enough
long you been standing there?
long enough to know how you would have voted in the California elections of the last
What?
decade. You would have voted for
Yeah,
Arnold.
I'm a registered Democrat. Yeah, I mean, I would have crossed the aisle for that one, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
So Michael, we are rapidly approaching the summer season. Did you know that?
I actually have no concept of the passage of time, so this comes as a surprise to me.
Yeah, it came as a surprise to me too. I mean, we're mere steps away from the beginning of summer. Yeah, and spring just flew by.
Yeah,
Like it went by in a flash,
we were having
and
fun.
I mean, so many memories.
Yeah,
All the places I saw, all the corners of my house that I discovered. So yeah. What I thought we could do today here in VR chat was we would just kind of acknowledge that summer is happening,
okay.
and also that people like want to go out and like have a proper summer because it's all about fun. And we're just gonna do a little bit of a risk assessment and and show you a little game that you might play because you know, like kids when you're young, like you like to experiment. Go, come on.
All right.
And we have these games like spin the bottle. So you do a little beer pong,
Hmm.
like whether or not you're old enough to drink,
Yeah,
and then
clearly
you
you
play a
are.
little games called spin the bottle. Do you know how to play? Have you played before?
Yes, I'm really good. I can make that bottle rotate like nobody's business.
All right, go for it. Go for it. Spin the bottle.
I can't reach it. Oh, I see.
Can't you can
Ah,
reach.
I'm really good. See?
Yeah. I'm getting excited. Who's it gonna choose? Who's it gonna choose? All right.
Me?
It lands on me.
No, it seems like
It
it lands
lands it
on
lands on
change
me.
rules.
No, it landed on me.
I
Change rules.
feel like this game is rigged.
So in my version of the rules, it says like I get to choose like who goes into the closet with me, and we have to stay in there for 7 minutes,
Okay.
locked inside.
All right. Where's the closet?
By default, I choose you, and the closet's right there. So get in the closet.
All right.
The closet. 7 minutes in
Well,
heaven. Let's do it. No, no, no,
uh,
no. Just you just locked it.
well,
You just
how
locked
do
it.
I
Why did you
open
do
it?
that?
How do I open it? Oh, I
Just
see.
go door.
No, wait, where'd I
It's like
go?
Ghostbusters. You came back outside.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So this is
Ooh,
heaven.
it's a bit dark.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, heaven is what we make it, you know.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
so
I became an
I wanted
atheist
to. I wanted to.
when I was 12. So
Wow.
this is really taking me back.
Oh, stop bragging. Okay, so
What's behind me?
so
Oh,
so
wow,
all
I got a
right.
better picture. You got the
So,
better view.
all right, let's switch places then.
Yeah.
All right, so Michael,
Yeah.
here we are,
Yep.
trapped in an enclosed space,
Mhm.
like for 7 minutes, like breathing and panting heavily over on top of each other.
Yeah, yeah, exchanging
Uh, so
ideas.
changing ideas, yeah, like letting things flow.
Mhm.
So I wanted to get just kind of a well, this is kind of a gimme
Okay.
as far as risk assessment, but like, how do you think we're doing? Like two perfect strangers meeting in a closet for 7 minutes.
Well, I guess if they're perfect, there's no risk at all.
Risky?
No, no, not if they're perfect strangers. But now that I think about it,
Is that right?
well, that's what makes them perfect, right? But weren't perfect strangers actually cousins? Are we cousins?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Perfect
You're doing a dumb.
Strangers, the sitcom.
You're doing a reference. I don't know what that is. I don't
What
know what that is.
Balki, the cousin from
So
another country? Okay, sorry.
no, nobody relates to you. So so here's the scale. So we have low risk, low to medium, medium to high, and then high risk. Oh, hi, how
Yeah.
are you doing?
Does the risk go
So
up when
I'm
we add a
gonna
third
say,
person?
oh wow, it exponentially. But he's gone. I think he's just gonna lock us in. So so here's the deal. This is what we call high risk. Like not only for COVID, but for all I know, you could give me mono or mouth herpes.
Yeah.
So so we're gonna have to find something else to do.
After we've
Like
done that, yeah.
so what was that? No, no. It's like
I
you
mean,
spin the bottle and then you just send lewd photos or something. I don't know.
but wait, so
I don't know.
let's say,
But
hold on.
no,
Let's
no.
Lance,
This is reject.
hypothetically.
This is reject. Okay.
But
Hypothetically,
if we give each other the
you
worst
talk while
stuff,
I find our next place.
if we give each other the worst stuff in the beginning, doesn't that reduce the risk for all future things? Isn't that just inherently maybe more efficient? Like we should
Uh,
do the 7 minutes in heaven
could be.
first, and then all other things that we do after that, we don't have to worry about the risk no more because we got the risk out of the way. We inoculated ourselves with pure, unadulterated risk.
I think it's pretty adulterated for
Oh,
one.
maybe I used that word
And
wrong.
second, but second of all, no, no, because then we put other people at risk. And this, as we all know, this isn't about any one individual; it's about all of us together.
Ah, yes, cumulative
So
risk.
yeah, yeah. So personal risk, yeah, you might be right, but we're going to kill a lot more people that way. So,
Hmm.
so here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. This one is a high risk. Oh, hey. All right. All right. So picture this.
Picturing.
It's all right. It's Independence Day in the United States, or it's like Revolution Day in another country.
Hmm.
So nighttime, we have a fireworks display, and you know what? We head to the swimming pool.
Yeah.
So we get in, we go for a swim. We're not packed in. We're not packed in. You know, like everybody's sticking to their lane. Like, how? What do you think? Like
Hmm.
risky behavior?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how chlorinated the water is. Let me check.
All right, all right. You've
well,
checked.
well, I can't swim, like, so apparently I'm gonna drown. But this
Yeah, yeah. I
feels
mean, the
pretty
drowning risk
chlorinated.
is high, but
Yeah, I think it's pretty chlorinated.
okay.
I think it's safer than air, which is not chlorinated heavily.
Okay, so I won't respond to that claim, but actually, I've done my research. Pretty low risk, as
Yeah,
long as you're not packed in. You keep your distance, you follow the normal rules. The swimming pool is perfectly okay. And you know
awesome.
what? You're outside. It's a beautiful night.
Hmm.
So you could do a lot worse than this. Okay, so good job,
Hmm.
Michael. You get
Yeah,
a
good.
point.
Yeah.
Like this is like episode 24, and you finally get 1 point.
Yeah, well, let me expand on that while we think about where we're going next, because public pools are known for
Oh
having a
no.
higher portion of human urine, and I think that's definitely proven to kill corona.
Uh,
I think I
I
heard the
mean,
president of
wherever
the
there are
U.S.
people, there.
Yeah, I think I heard the
Uh,
president of the U.S.
no,
discuss
go ahead.
urination as a means of combating the illness. I mean, what have you got to lose? You might as well pee on each other.
Yeah, you might find something really uncomfortable about yourself in your process. I mean, yeah, he does have a history. Oh, that's what you're talking about, all right? The P tape.
That's why he's lived so long. That's why he's so
Are you
healthy.
talking about the P tape?
No, I wasn't. But
Uh,
you just made it seem like it was more planned out.
all right, so I brought you to just a non-denominational, actually a religious sort of a worship area. Like,
Okay.
doesn't have to represent anything in particular. It's just
Mhm.
a quote unquote church.
Yeah.
So tell me what you think. Like people sitting next to each other, like shaking hands, saying "peace be with you" and all of that. What, like taking communion together, perhaps sharing a cup.
Oh, sharing the cup, yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's that type of church. Cup sharing.
yeah, uh huh.
It seems pretty
Yeah. Well,
risky,
I
to
mean,
be
we're a
honest.
community. We have to be
Yeah,
together.
yeah, pretty risky.
Okay. Okay, that's your second point. So, like being inside, especially if there are a lot of people, we're getting a medium to high risk.
Mhm.
I mean, there are some very socially responsible, like worship centers that are saying, you know what, we have a maximum number of attendees
Yeah.
and sit far apart. But if it's business as usual, that's no good. That's no good. So the 2 points today. So medium to high risk.
But I
Okay.
wonder about the drinking. In some parts of the world, people have tried to protect themselves with drinking pure alcohol, grain or isopropyl. So I imagine that if you were to change
uh-huh.
that wine or that grape juice into isopropyl alcohol, it'd be a lot safer.
There's been a lot of transmission at bars, nightclubs. So,
Yeah, but very few people are drinking rubbing alcohol in those
oh yeah,
places. I think that's the problem.
yeah. I've heard bleach too. Bleach works well. I heard that one from the
Yeah,
president
but
too,
it's,
that he seemed to love so much. But anyway, so yeah, juxtaposed to the previous place, which was enclosed
mhm.
and full of people. What do you think of this place?
Well, how many people would
Like
normally
low
be
risk,
here?
high risk? Usually two.
Hmm. Is it just not a very popular religion?
Yeah. No, it's just people show up whenever. Usually not a lot of people around.
Hmm.
It's pretty serene.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
I mean to
that's
be honest,
mm,
you bring up a good point. You should go for a less popular religion.
the way. My first thought, Lance,
Yeah.
you're trying. I think you're guiding
Hmm.
me toward this being lower risk because it's outside and less populated. But I worry there's no walls,
Uh-huh.
Lance. The virus, I've been told, can float for kilometers. It could come from any direction. Now, like if I know that person sitting over there in this room, I know
Uh-huh.
to move my hands to blow the air that direction to keep the virus over there. But here, man, I got no control over the flow of air and pathogens and airborne.
Okay. So I have to give the disclaimer now that Michael's opinion is contrary to every virologist and epidemiologist worth his salt.
Have you talked to everyone? Have
So
you weighed them against salt?
so so you know what? We'll have to look into it because, as we know from popular media, it's like all opinions are valid.
Mhm.
They have to be weighed against each other.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say you're in a like not even a minority. I mean, that's just your opinion alone.
Do I get the
So
point or not?
congratulations.
Do I not get the point?
No, you don't get a point. 0 points.
0 points.
So no, actually, from my research, which I actually did before coming to meet you here,
Mhm.
like we're in the clear. Like to go outdoors, to go trekking, camping, all of those things perfectly safe for COVID. Like the virus is so dissipated that it's like 1 in a billion chance that you're going to catch it,
But
unless
but you're saying
you
there's a
know.
chance.
Of course, there's a chance. There's always a chance, just as much as staying at home and opening a window.
Mm,
So,
good point.
mm, yeah. So okay. So yeah, if you're going to be religiously devout, choose an outdoor, an outdoorsy religion.
Yeah, Satanism. Don't
Like
Satanists worship nature?
what?
Yeah, my understanding is
No, it's
Satanists don't worship Satan, they worship nature.
No, 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 no. It's just a way of being. I don't want to get into that. That's
Well, I
a
mean, yeah,
sidetrack.
worship might
Actually,
be the wrong word, but
I was thinking of Scientology and the Sea Orgs right now.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm less familiar.
the outbreak there must be terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's what nobody's talking about.
isn't well, I don't know. Yeah, I can't make fun of that religion effectively because I don't know much about it. I need someone to
Oh,
enlighten me.
oh my goodness! I'm
I've
going
only
to
seen the
like
South
post
Park
such a
episode.
good.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to post a very good link in the show notes, like so
Cool.
you can learn more about the magic of Scientology. But
Yeah, we educate.
suffice it to say,
Mhm.
suffice it to say, if you're devoted to the religion, you're packed into a tight dorm and you're never allowed to sleep or have money. Yeah,
Mhm.
the outbreak must be terrible, but you know what? Sweet release in that case.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and yeah, I'll go ahead and give the conclusion now that we just have another confined space and a lot of food being passed around. So
Mm.
this is do you want to take a quick guess? Medium to high risk.
Medium to high.
Den Engel
Yep.
im Chat wieder an.
Yeah, yeah, depending on the space. So the thing is, like, as we're going to these places, we're already hitting on the themes.
And there are two people
Uh,
there, and I
yeah.
don't know them. This is creepy.
Well, we can fix that. We can fix that. Yeah,
This
this guy
guy,
wants to get to know us.
yeah, this guy's like butter.
Hey, what's it? He said we don't know him, but then he ran away. What are
Maybe-
these two doing?
Oh, they're socializing.
Okay, cool. Hi,
Now, Lance,
hi. We were
do,
Yeah.
do cigarettes through the magic of fire? Do they kill the virus as you breathe in?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do. Smoking is cool. It's the healthiest thing you can do. Hey, like my friend and I were just talking about summer and summer plans.
Yeah. Has anyone got some
Alright, I'm
interesting
coming over
summer plans?
Oh.
Yeah. No? Okay, so let's say
Jetzt mit oder mit
we
ohne
were-
in jedem Chat?
what?
Wie geht's rein? Wie geht's dran? Oh, Leon ist wieder am Chat. No.
This cafe guy looks like he's got some big summer plans.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah. Strikes me as the kind of guy who just
Okay.
lets loose when he's off the clock.
So yeah, the point I was trying to make before is that like we have these themes like enclosed spaces and nearness to other people and like taking protections. Hi.
Das ist eine Karotte, ich sehe die nicht.
So but like
Das sind zwei
we could have
Leute, aber ich
easily
kann die nicht
overlooked
hören.
something. So it's time to talk to other people.
Okay.
But so guys, I have a question. Can I ask? Yeah. So what is your favorite thing to do in VR chat? How do you pass
Sind
the
bei
time
mir
here?
muted. Ah, warte, ihr seid oben.
I think he said he muted me.
Yeah. I think
He
so.
or she, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And I also
Because
think that they were German.
They're definitely German, but I think they're also practicing safe communication. They're making sure that nothing
How's that?
transmits. Well, you're not able to pass along any viruses when you project your words at them. Safe communication is
Yeah.
muted communication.
I mean, they're doing their own 7 minutes of heaven right now, but
Maybe.
this isn't really a sanctioned area for that. I'm going to tell them they're not being safe.
Break it up.
Hey, I saw like 3 people go in the toilet. It's not cool. That's not cool. You know the risk that's involved. Get like one person at a time.
Well, you don't know how many urinals are in there.
One
There
person at a.
could be multiple urinals.
I know. I've been here before.
Oh.
I know how many there are. There's one. It's a one person. That's why it has the male and female sign. It's single occupant.
Ah, I see.
Are you waiting too?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
All right. No, you can go ahead, but just for the sake of everyone here, just one person at a time. Like, we just need to take things a little more seriously, okay? Give me that box. That's my box now. Let's go. I'm so angry.
That you weren't invited.
Yeah.
It's disappointing when
go.
you go into a cafe and there's a child and he's not invited into the toilet with the adults.
I'm not a child. I'm Raccoon Boy. Hey, Chewy Louie.
Isn't boy a male child?
Don't get technical with me. You always have to get pedantic. Okay, I'm not going to be a boy anymore. So here we are at a popular school in VR chat, and usually we don't associate summer with school, but this year we kind of have to because we missed so much, just because a lot of people were locked down in their home.
Yeah.
So like normal rules apply. We have to be safe, but as you know, I do like to talk to the young people and feel like what they're up to. So
here's one right here.
We'll like try to evaluate you. Hey there. Hey, stop running. They're running in the halls. Hey, can I ask a question? I have a question.
I technically can. Okay, wait a second. I need to make this start
Hey.
moving.
Is that Tommy Lee Jones
Okay.
representing
So this
Boss?
This is a real thing.
that.
Yeah. It's Boss Coffee.
Wow.
No, this is a real thing. It's like I was in Japan. It must have been like 10 years ago now. I had a job there.
I'm back.
And like I would see his face on all the vending machines. It would make me laugh out loud every time.
That's amazing. Because that's got to be like the unhappiest vending machine.
Where are you? There you are.